Hello everybody, today is Monday, November 21st. It's 5:05 p.m. It's about an hour after the regular session closed, and I'm just getting around to recording today's video. Uh, I just want to bring over the time in sales. So we're kind of in between the time where the Globex session reopens, so the last trades were at 4:59 at 21.93. Before I go any further, first the required disclaimer. Okay, it was a decent day for the auto trader today. The first chart I want to show you is the EMini SP on the 3 range, and this is trading, I think, 3 contracts, and it did $500 today, which is actually a very respectable return in the EMini SP and not really shooting for the stars. This particular chart has been featured quite a bit. It starts trading at 10:25 and it ends trading at 2:30. So it's really only trading for 4 hours. And so by doing that, we're reducing our risk. We might be missing some trades at times, but that's okay. This has actually performed quite well. It enters on a limit order, as most of our strategies do. In this case, it's just the close of the bar minus 1 tick, and we trail our stops pretty tightly, and we have a pretty tight stop loss, only 9 ticks. So if we make 3 points, we're trailing by the volatility stop, which is the little hash marks here. And if we make 24 ticks in a trade, we're trailing by 0 bars. And we have a profit goal of 1,000. But anyway, we stopped trading because of time. This trade was cut short. It could have went a lot further, but it got stopped out, and that's okay. So still $500 profit on basically 2 winning trades on this chart. Okay, next up is the big winner of the day, which is the DAX on the Superenco 14 tick. We've seen this chart quite a lot, and today is no exception. It had only 2 winning trades here, a long and then a really solid short trade here, and that resulted in hitting its goal of 2,000 minus a tick or so of slippage. Okay, next is the crude oil on the Superenco 6 tick, and there was a number of winners and losing trades, and you can see here the winners are bigger than the losers, and we did $700 for the day. I think the goal on this one is 1,300 with a loss limit of 1,000. So still a good performance on this chart for the day. Okay, next up is the EMini SP on the Superenco 8 tick, and we had a small loser here, just a couple of ticks, and then a winner on the run up into the close from the noon hour. This is on a higher time frame, so there was a little bit more swing than looks here, but still did 500 for the day, which again is quite good for the EMini SP. Okay, a modest gain on the Dow EMini contract, and this is on the Superenco 10 tick. This did 335 on 2 contracts, also catching this move in the second part of the day. Next up is the Nasdaq on the Superenco 10 tick, and it seems like we had quite a few charts earning only 500 or 600 for the day. This started out taking some heat at the beginning of the session. We had 3 losers in a row, and that drug us down only about $500 or $600, and then that was followed by an excellent long trade, and then a couple of losers dragged us down again, and we made a little bit of that back, but still netted 600 for the day. Okay, next up is the EMini SP on the 2500 tick chart, and we had 2 winning trades, and had we gotten out at the line break signal here, we would have made another couple of points at least. But in order to avoid some whipsaws, we do not have it set to exit at the line break. Although if you're using our line break logic, you can turn the trend exit off, which means it exits when the bars change colors. If this was set to 0, then it would follow the line break logic exit. So the trend exit requires that the bars be red if there's an exit, or it exits at the trend change. So anyway, we did 550 on the 2500 tick chart, not too shabby. Okay, we had a modest gain on the gold contract. We took a loser at the open of the session, and then we had 2 decent winners and then another small loser, ending up with 320 for the day on 2. And then finally we have the EMini SP on a 1-minute line break chart, and we started out pretty good with a winner and then a nice winner after that, and then we gave some back on a losing short trade into the close, doing 275 for the day. That's all for today's video. It's a holiday week, and so we have a short week. Usually these kind of holiday weeks into Thanksgiving tend to be biased to the upside, so let's see if the Thanksgiving holiday week has a strong finish. If you'd like to find out more about the BWT Precision Auto Trader, please visit our website or feel free to send us an email to systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thank you for watching.